Hey guys, today I'm not doing a Rumbles video. I don't sound too good today. I was going to do a video today, but a Rumbles video, but now I already forgot. My head hurts. I'm tired, so I'm just gonna do a reaction video today. I'm gonna do little videos on how this is 10 seasons why WWE sucks so bad. I hate it. Sucks so bad. I just don't like it at all. Let's just go to WWE's. WWE. What? 10 reasons. Come on, I don't have time for this. Reasons. Reasons why WWE sucks now. That was reasons why WWE sucks. No. Here it is. Oh my gosh, this looks so bad.
For a long time, WWE has been the dominant force in the world of pro wrestling. In the days of the wrestling territories, that was not the case, and it was not a big product, it was just another wrestling territory. When Vince McMahon Jr. took over his father's company, he had thoughts of conquest on his mind. One by one, he took on...
Oh my gosh, look at this dude right here. Look at this dude. Look at this. What the heck is wrong with that? Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. Look at his face. What the heck is going on?
WWE had one promotion restricting their way to becoming the
always
only
hated
power in wrestling. WCW and WWE squared off in what was known as the Monday Night Wars. Though it appeared as if WCW was going to win this ratings war, WWE was able to come back strong, and with the onset of the Attitude Era took over the world of wrestling. WWE fans were happy as finally in 2001 WCW was sold over to Vince McMahon. Their happiness would not last. After the Attitude Era came the Ruthless Aggression Era, which is said to be the favorite time for many wrestling fans. But soon the company changed the direction of the product, and by 2008 the most hated time in the history of the company began, the PG Era. And later,
I hate the PG Era so much.
We will talk about the top 10 reasons why modern fans hate the WWE. WWE has never been the most respectful company. When it comes to how they treat the fans, their behavior has been seen as disgusting. One of the rules which any writer worth his salt must follow.
We hate WWE.
WWE ignores the fundamental rule in their regular programming to such an extent that the fans are left feeling like the company they are investing their time into thinks they're morons. Truth be told, there is the fact of the matter. WWE does not respect its fans, and their content is simplistic in the extreme. The commentators make allusions to something that we can all see coming from miles away. It's almost as if it's a narrative book for a toddler. They're not consistent either. Rules are shaped and reshaped to fit the mold that WWE needs to tell the story they want. For that reason, rules like pinfalls and steel cage, countouts and no DQ matches, rope breaks and no bar matches, etc., all shift and change like tide according to the whim of WWE.
And he grabbed Big Show like this, he grabbed him like this for super and then the
for
ring
lacking
broke.
a proper creative direction for a long time. Ever since the start of the PG era, the stars have seemingly all merged into small categories in which they fit.
No
the
blood.
Uniqueness which remains
what the heck? Why is Goldust teaming with Fandango? What the heck? After Cody Rhodes left the WWE he's now Goldust teaming with Fandango? I hate Fandango.
Only grew worse with each
a little bit, not that much.
Each talented performer seemed to come in with a legitimate athlete storyline, be it AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura upon his debut, Seth Rollins after WrestleMania where he faced Triple H, even Samoa Joe to an extent. The little varieties in characters did not give too much space for a story arc to be built. The stories themselves were short-term and did not really build something into the future which the fans could be invested in.
For some reason, I don't know, from the
WWE creative and management departments have long since followed the idea WWE knows best. They have their own fixed ideas about whom to push and which superstar to make the champion. Every now and again, a star comes along who WWE sees as not fitting the mold.
Oh my gosh,
Daniel Bryan, as they might see them as thinner, smaller, or for whatever reason they are not seen as the potential star. The fans, however, may fall in love with them and make their voices known. In any other industry, the management team might take an advantage of the fact that the fans supported the stars to make the fans even happier. WWE doesn't really go that direction, and CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are two of the biggest exceptions, as with immense fan support, they were able to get over and actually be pushed by the company. WWE was left no choice. But there have been many casualties, with stars
Zack Ryder giving flowers to Eve, but Eve kissed John Cena. That was disgusting.
Dillinger, Damien Sandow, and
one time Eve tried to
argued that lost their booking
beg John Cena, and that was disgusting. I'm not reacting to that. Why would I react to that? You guys want me to, then I will react.
Others had to leave the company to try their luck elsewhere. One of the things bothering WWE fans currently is that their champion is not present on the show most of the time. While Brock Lesnar is no doubt one of the strongest competitors to ever enter a ring in WWE, strength is not all
there
that is
required to
make a WWE wrestler.
Brock Lesnar.
There needs to be some amount of care.
Triple H, he defeated Brock Lesnar
the company,
for the first time. The first time that Triple H faced Brock Lesnar, he defeated him. So Brock Lesnar is not the best wrestler at all. He's not the strongest. He's not the best. He's not the
won the Universal title at WrestleMania after defeating Goldberg.
All these 6 wrestlers defeated
well.
him. He's not the best wrestler
Roman
in
Reigns was being primed to defeat Lesnar at the following year's Mania. While the fans were unhappy, Roman was yet again being handpicked.
And actually, he was never picked at Raw.
They had the comfort of knowing Roman was going to win the title at WrestleMania. People were in for a shock. At WrestleMania 34, Brock retained the championship and pinned Roman Reigns. One of the major reasons WWE fans hate the company is because they have to put the championship in the hands of a man who does not turn up for most of the shows and does not defend his championship in most pay-per-views as well.
Pay-per-views? What?
Another thing that has driven thousands of wrestling fans away from WWE.
Look at this white dude right here. What the? Let's go. Close the door. Close the door. What? Guys, let me shut down the door. Any chipmunks come because chipmunks they come one, a mom chipmunk comes, then the kid chipmunk. Look at this photo. Look at this. I don't know if they have a dad. I don't know if the child has a dad or not. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of
the product that took place in 2008.
The
era
one was little, and then
the matches and content were still to
I don't know,
the
look like a chipmunk to me.
In 2008, however, WWE would redirect their product towards children and would make their content PG. This meant the slow but sure disappearance
oh my gosh, John Cena was bleeding a lot. I can't show that on
from
YouTube.
serious promos and segments with
oh yeah, I remember
Katie's
live Jim off on fire.
Funnier segments which kids would enjoy. This drove away teenage and young adult
I don't hate him,
fans
just don't like him
really
because
relate to this.
he likes the devil more than the Undertaker.
Like,
he goes more extreme than his brother than the
Undertaker. Missed by
Undertaker.
WWE fans on television
I don't
to
like
this day.
it at all. He likes the devil more than the Undertaker.
Nowadays, the product is all about advertising. Be it Be a Star or the Susan G. Komen Foundation,
Hopefully,
WWE's
Kingston,
programming
he's the
was
worst
directed by
guy
their
ever.
cherished partners.
I'm not
While this
racist,
sounds
he
like
just
a good
sucks
thing,
so bad. He's the
WWE's product
worst
seems to be
superstar
the
ever.
opposite of the products
The
they
reason
supported. With
for
Be a
some
Star's
reason why he
anti-bullying
sucked
campaign, it was easy to see it went completely against
He
the
literally
culture of
lose
the
every
company,
match.
with stars often bullied
He
on live
wins, he
television.
loses. He wins, he
Women's
loses. He
revolution was
sucks.
a term which was shoved down the throat
All
of the
these
audience,
deals.
with the commentators using these key terms again and again to hammer in the idea of
Oh my gosh, what do you want? Get out of my room. Close the door. What do you want? There's no rabbit. Oh my. I hate him so much. What do you want? No rabbits. There's no rabbits. Noise. Rabbits. Noise. 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 I don't even know if I know it's word. Close the door.
just how historic it was. After a while, it became tiring to hear the same thing over and over again, with WWE beating their own drum. If someone was to take a look back at old WWE matches, they would see that the big stars like Stone Cold and Goldberg were definitely protected. The matches would see them winning unless the heels cheated to pick up the win. Clean wins for heels were rare, and this kept WWE pay-per-view special, as this was the only time where a heel could pick up a clean win. Times have changed, and WWE go out of their way to protect each and every star with 50-50 booking. Each person seems as capable as the other, making it hard to actually root for an underdog or anyone in particular. While 50-50 booking can be good sometimes. When it takes over each feud, it no longer feels important. This is why Brock Lesnar squashing John Cena or Goldberg squashing Lesnar felt special in recent years, as this was so different from the matches the fans have gotten used to.
Like, oh, get away from me, Goldberg. I'm scared.
One part of the interest fans have in wrestling is the match's ability to create moments that shock or surprise them. As mentioned above with Lesnar squashing Cena or Goldberg defeating Lesnar, these are both examples of shock nowadays. The internet has taken a large part of the mystique away from modern-day wrestling. The surprises are far and few between, with reports spreading fast and wide to announce any new signing and most debuts. On the few occasions that WWE managed to shock the audience, it feels special. The lack of surprises in recent years has taken away from the product. When you have a face of the company, it does not work quite as well if he is hated by most of your fan base. In the beginning, it was Bruno Sammartino, then came Hulk Hogan. Both were loved by the fans in their time. Stone Cold was able to fill the void left by Hulk, and The Rock was another star who became the face of WWE for a while. Both stars were loved by the fans. WWE looked like they could do no wrong. Then came the time of the more controversial John Cena. Cena was able to rule WWE for the better part of a decade and a half and picked up his critics along the way. Despite that, his supporters were vocal as well, and Cena was by no means an unpopular choice as the face of the company. Finally came Roman Reigns. From the very first day, it was obvious WWE was priming him for the big push to become the face of the company. He was not accepted by most of the hardcore fan community as he appeared to be yet another Cena. The continuous push he received despite the universe obviously not liking him served to make him even more unpopular. WWE didn't seem to care what the fans thought.
What the heck? Roman Reigns looks so ugly right there in this picture. I am bold. Hey. Wait.
Nope. Need to push him, and even now, Roman is one of the most least liked faces of the WWE.
20.
The commentary in WWE is
come on, hurry up! I don't got time for this.
What used to be one of the best parts of WWE programming with Jim Ross on the commentary desk, the style of commentary has definitely changed, making it less memorable. Ross used to ad-lib most of the best comments on television. Nowadays, the commentary is so rehearsed and calculated that it takes away from the actual moment. Michael Cole shouting "Big Dog" every time Roman Reigns comes out, or "Boss Time" for Sasha and Balor Club for Finn, has led to cringe-worthy moments. When Daniel Bryan won the championship at WrestleMania, Cole shouted about a miracle kid and a miracle on Bourbon Street, making the moment feel like it was less than what it deserved. With all the reasons WWE gives the fans to hate its product, it is important to mention that there has never been a better accumulation of raw wrestling talent such as there is today. If WWE makes changes and caters to the fans, it can still put out the best content. And these are 10 reasons why wrestling fans hate the WWE. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Thank you
Alright,
so much.
who cares? Alright, now let's end this video. Bye-bye, losers. Okay? I hate you all, losers. Whoever's watching this video, I hate you.